Right guys, what is up and welcome back to a brand new video here today and some more Formula 2 career mode once again. We are here now for the Austrian Grand Prix and pretty much approaching the halfway point of the season. If you guys missed the last episode at the French Grand Prix at Paul Ricard, it will be linked in the top right hand corner of your screen. But today we are here at Spielberg and we're going to jump into qualifying first of all to see exactly what happened. The race currently is dry, but there is a chance of rain later on in the race, so it might be my first ever mixed conditions race potentially. We'll see how that gets on. Qualifying though was a different story. Qualifying was in the pouring rain monsoon and it was very different, and it was a very unique challenge around here. Of course, such a short track with not many corners, but with these F2 cars in the rain it became a whole different challenge. But we're going to jump into things here. As you can see, we are here at the Red Bull Ring and we're on the grid. I feel pretty confident about this one because it's a track that I actually quite like, and to be fair, in these cars it feels actually quite interesting. But I'm going to leave you guys with the full qualifying lap uncommentated. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and I'll get back to you once the lap is over. And here we go at the final corner, and we do actually get a really nice bit of traction, and I think we've done it, and we have got ourselves another pole position and 4 World Championship points. And there we go, it is confirmed. We do beat Nicola Latifi to the line and we secure pole position here at Spielberg. On the second row though, we have Sergio Sette Camara, of course, and championship rival, along with Luca Giotto in P4. So in the top 4, no sign of Nick De Vries, who is of course the other championship rival and the man who I believe is second in the championship right now as it stands. As we move further down to row number 3, we've got Jordan King in P5 for MP Motorsport, and then Jack Aitken P6 in the Campos Racing Team car. Then it's Nick De Vries in P7, so a disappointing qualifying from the Dutchman, with Antoine Hubert alongside him in 8th place. Then it's Mick Schumacher in the first of the premiers in 9th with Lou Delatraz P10. Then we have Sean Galal outside the top 10 with Guan Yu Zhou P12 alongside him. Further down we have Dorian Boccolacci in 13th place with Noah Matsushita in 14th in the second Cardin car. Then Nikita Mazepin P15, Ralph Boschung P16, and then behind them we do have Giuliano Alesi in 11th place Giuliano Alesi in 17th place with Callum Arlott in 18th there for the Sauber Junior team, our teammate of course. And then finally we have Tatiana Calderon at the back with Mahavir, Raghunathan rounding off the top 20. And that is your grid here, but we're now going to jump into the race here at Spielberg for round 6 of the season for the feature race at the Austrian Grand Prix. Right, so here we are then on the grid for the start of the Austrian Grand Prix feature race, of course, part 1 of the weekend. And we start from first place after a really good qualifying. So we've already got 4 points on the World Championship this weekend, but we can add some more if we pick up the race win here today. It's not going to be easy though, because for the first time, I believe, ever in this series, I think we're going to have a dry to wet race. Therefore, I've selected a bit of a risky strategy, so I've gone for the super softs and we'll maybe go to the ultras later on in the race. But in principle, we're going to stick with the dry compound of tyre. Now, looking at it, in a bit of an overview kind of thing, the game originally recommended for me to start on the ultras, but looking at the conditions, it seems logical to me to go onto the supers. So hopefully that is a right call. It is going to mean we're going to be at a disadvantage at the start. I'm expecting all the AI behind me to be on the ultra softs, so we might be you know, in terms of pace, a little bit down at the beginning, but the Ultras don't last for very long, so we should get into the race hopefully very soon. But for now, the target really is to try and survive, because I've not done one single lap in the dry, because even practice was in the rain. So this is my first dry running of the entire weekend. So let's see how we get on, and let's get racing here for part 1 of the Austrian Grand Prix here for the feature race. Right, here we go then. Let's build up the revs, and let's see if we can get away off the line. Very quick 5 lights, caught me right out. Didn't react that well, to be honest with you, and we've been completely just falling asleep off the line, and we've been overtaken by 2 cars already. Giotto making it 3, but we managed to go around the outside and hang on for now. But both Dams cars, Latifi and Sete Camera, make the move, and they take the first 2 places. So we're down to 3rd place, as both these guys in front side by side. Up to turn 3, I'm not really sure where to brake, to be honest with you. I'm kind of guessing as we go along, but for now, it seems to be going okay. Yellow flag behind. Let's see if we can tuck into these guys. The target is to try and stay within 1 second when the DRS becomes available, because the DRS, of course, very, very important around here. As we run it in very wide to turn 4, we almost take out Sete Camera, of course, our championship rival. No sign of Nick De Vries yet in this race. He's probably still well behind, so we'll focus on the 2 in front for now. Let's see if we can find pace in these tyres. Good thing is, a super soft is not exactly a terrible tyre. It's not like the last race in France where the compounds are the super softs and the hards, which is a massive difference. It's you know, this is much more raceable in a way. So let's try and hunt down these guys, and let's see if we can make some progress. I'm trying so hard at the minute to try and hang on to the 2 Dams cars and be within a second for the next lap when the DRS is enabled. But I'm really having to work for it here. Gap is 8 tenths to Sete Camera. Really important to not lose that, because if we do, we're going to be a sitting duck on the straight, and I think cars behind are going to try and fight their way through. Very good sector 3 though. Purple sector 3, matter of fact, so that's good news. We don't set a purple lap, but a good final sector to keep us within the DRS range. And here we go, and now we're going to start opening up the letterbox on the back of the car, and that's going to help us out in terms of straight line speed. So we're in the race, we're just about hanging on. Now we're going to play the long game and wait for those super softs or ultra softs on the cars around us to fade away, and then hopefully we'll get the benefit, as we've got a yellow flag behind. Not sure who for. We'll get confirmation in a moment, I'm guessing, but there is a car slowing down behind us. But yeah, for now we're going to try and hang on to these guys, as it's Guan Yu Zhou who is out of the Grand Prix. So the Univirtuosi is out. We've got the other one right behind us in the form of Luca Giotto. But so far we're hanging on. Okay, fast lap of the race from us. That's more like it, as the 2 Dams are starting to battle now. Latifi is going defensive and losing time to his teammate, which means they're bunching up, and we're starting to close up now. Also, to be fair, the Ultras are starting to fade already. I know they would be, because the tyre life wasn't that good on those. As we got to turn 3. Up to turn 3, these 2 side by side still. Looks like Sete Camera is going to try and take the lead of the race here, and he does get the job done. He gets ahead of Latifi and jumps his teammate. We're now tucked into the slipstream, looking for a move. We do force Latifi to go defensive into turn 4, but I don't think I'm going to get him here. There's not enough straight for me to make a move. We do get a good exit, but like I said, not enough straight. But we'll keep the pressure on, because the final sector is where I'm quite good. If I can just stay close through here, a little bit wide there with the dirty air. Into the second one. There it is, power down, a good exit.
We may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
I'm tucking to the slipstream, but actually Latifi's pulling away. We're literally pushing him through, as we just got a confirmation of the rain there, not too far away, so we'll keep an eye on the skies. But we need to get this move done on Latifi now. It seems like I've got more pace, although Latifi, to be fair, pulling away on the straight. Let's try and get a good run through turn 1. A little bit wide of the apex there. That means I'm going to get some poor traction. Unfortunately, we're going to have to hang back for now. Latifi's got that really nice toe on his teammate, which makes it very awkward for me to get the run on him. Historically, we've always been a bit down on straight line speed in this car, because I do run the default setup in this series. Good exit that time again, but Latifi's going to have the DRS on his teammate once more. Trying to keep the pressure on. We're so close again. Let's see if we can get a better run through the final corner this time. Down a gear, try and pick up that late apex. Power down, doesn't quite work out. We run a bit wide, and again, I can't quite make the move. We'll try again through turn 1. See if we can get a bit closer to the apex. That's better from us. The exit wasn't perfect, but we might just be close enough. Don't think we are actually. Latifi's still pulling away. Yeah, it's not good enough for now. We just got to try and be patient. We'll get our chance. Of course, once these guys pit, we'll probably take the lead anyway, so there's no rush. But obviously, I'd like to pass them on track if possible. Really nice exit there. This time we are going to just stab our nose in, but Latifi does edge in front again because of the slipstream. Let's see if I can get the apex this time. There we go, that's better. That's the one. Good exit. We're literally pushing him along. But I've got no momentum. Wow, Latifi's actually really pulling away here. Turn one again. We're going to look for the switchback. Use the tyres. We've got the benefit now. We've got the grip on these. This time we do get a nice switchback on him. Can we stay in front? It's going to be close. Latifi's just there at the minute. I can't quite turn across. I'm going to run this in very hot on the brakes. We've outbroken ourselves a little bit. Too much there, Latifi on the switchback. It's going to be a good old drag race. Down to turn 4. This is a great scrap with the now real-life Williams driver. We're going to give Latifi a squeeze. To turn 4. Around the outside we go, using first gear for some extra traction, but Latifi gets back in front and we have to yield for now. Well, to be fair, Latifi does go defensive. Having a look on the outside there, but no way through. Giotto trying to get in on the action as we get a bit loose through there. Another switchback incoming, trying to focus on our exit. This time Latifi doesn't have the toe from his teammate. We get on the inside into the penultimate corner. Sete Camera is going to pit, I believe. Yes, he does. And we get past Latifi this time. Down the inside. And we take P1 as Camara pits. DRS for us as well. Right then. Let's see what we can do at the front. Can we pull away? Let's find out.
Callum is in the pits. Callum in the pits.
Looks like Latifi might actually get back at us here. Unfortunately, I didn't have a good exit out of turn 1. Here goes Latifi. Look at the speed difference. I'm going to match him on the brakes though. Down the inside at turn 3. We've got the DRS this time. Latifi doesn't. We should have the edge. Come on. Now we're starting edge in front. Uh-oh. I'm missing the apex here. Latifi again. We get a bit loose on the exit. And Latifi gets in front. I'm going to look around the outside, but Latifi gives us a squeeze. This is a great battle. I'm loving this. This is by far the best battle I think I've had on this game with the F2 cars so far. Nice switchback again. We're on the outside. I believe Latifi's going to pit though. Anyway, yes he does. Can we get in front before the pit entry? Easy, easy. Don't turn in on him too much. There we go. Okay, now we're out front. So we're going for this different strategy, of course. We're going to try and go long. Everybody pits behind us, and we're going to be out front by ourselves. Let's see if we can try and find some pace in these tyres in the clean air, not battling anybody. Let's see if we can try and be consistent on these. We've still got a while to go yet. No update on the rain, so we're kind of just hanging it out for now. Okay, there we go. That's exactly what we want to hear. Or to be fair, in the next few minutes, you know, it's pretty sunny still, so we'll see how that gets on. Might be a little bit more than just a few minutes, but for now, we're half race distance, so there's still plenty of time to go as we get loose. First sign the tyres could be letting go a little bit. We're going to keep our head down and keep pushing. Okay, better lap from us, personal best.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
Not sure we will be, mate. I think we're staying out for now. At least that's the plan. Let's keep pushing though. I can do better than that lap, I think. There's more pace in the car. The fuel's burning off, therefore the lap time is actually improving a little bit. Okay, the first raindrops I just saw. I think the rain's starting to come down. Yes, it is. There we go. You can see on screen, a little droplet of rain there. And now the chassis is starting to get them water streaks on them. Right, so we've got this right for now. The rain does need to pick up a little bit.
In this lap, push now.
Don't think we need to, mate. I think we're going for a different strategy. There aren't any intermediates. It's straight to the wet tyres. So, unlike normal F1, we're going to have to really make sure that the track is getting wet when we make the call for the full wet tyre. Whoa, ho, ho. Whew. Track is getting greasy, lads. Got to be careful. That was very scary. Oh my god, that's a massive lock up. Oh my god, the grip is really poor. Having said that, the rain isn't super heavy, obviously for full wet tyres. We've got to wait. It needs to pick up soon though, because we're ticking over on the lap counter, and the rain isn't getting, you know, that heavy. Having said that, the lap time is really dropping off this lap.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Understood, copy that.
There it is, there's the call. The team want me to box for wet tyres, which we will oblige as we run it very wide through turn 4. Really struggling for grip now. Oh my god. Track has really dropped off all of a sudden. DRS disabled. It's weird because these conditions in an F1 car normally feel really slow, but even now in an F2 car they feel so slow. It feels like I'm driving just a normal road car. Grip is really gone now. Just trying to nurse the car.
Remember to pit this lap.
Yeah, we are pitting this lap. This time we will oblige. Here we go. To the pit lane. Let's not break too late because the lockups are happening very easily. Oh my god, the understeer. Try and keep it within the track limits, or the pit lane limit, should I say. Easy through the pit entry. Let's not overcommit too much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wing damage. I don't believe it. Lads, we need a wing. We need a wing. Give me a wing. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Right at the end, we just lost it. Come on, lads. Change the tyres. Come on. Oh my god, this is such a long stop. Oh my god. 15 seconds. Come on.
Go now.
Oh my goodness me. 16.7. Oh my god. Okay, we're still okay.
Callum is coming in for his stop.
But we need to get up to speed.
Stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
I think we'll still be okay, but we need to get on with it. We've lost a heap of time there. Trying to switch those wet tyres on straight away out the pit exit. Let's see if we have the pace on these and try and maybe make some recovery. There's a lot of cars on the next straight. Pretty much the entire top 10 is on the next straight, so we're not out of this yet. Looks like the AI though is staying out on dry tyres for now. Our teammate did pit, maybe he's going for the wets, but most cars are staying out for dries it seems. You can see on the minimap, set a camera, he's making his way down to turn 9, so he's quite a way ahead of us. I'd say at least 10-15 seconds. So let's see what happens. We're flying though. We're really catching Matsushita. We'll set a camera box, so will he stay out? The conditions aren't terrible, like you can get away with dry tyres, but it's definitely more on the wet side. Set a camera does stay out. Some more cars are actually staying out. Some of them pit in, so this isn't a unanimous decision here. Matsushita stays out. He's going to be easy pickings for us. You can visibly see how much we're flying up to the back of him. Multiple cars in the pit lane. Let's try and recover here. Get some places back. A few bears in there as we're up to P7. Here we are behind Matsushita. You can really see us struggling for the grip. We're just going to get on the inside, get the power down, short shift. And there we go, up to P6 now. Shungalal up next. 2.5 laps to go. Here we are behind Shungalal now. We're really flying on these. There's a lot more pace. Sean defending the inside, but it's no use. We're just going to walk around the outside with the grip. Jack Aitken up next in the Campos. We're just going to down the inside. Delatraz after that, and then I think that's Nick De Vries. Yes, it is. There we go. You can see the difference in grip. Up to second place. We've got it right. These are the tyres. Sete Camera is staying out another lap. Is he going to go to the finish on dry tyres? Is he trying to risk it? What about De Vries? He's staying out as well behind us. Looks like the AI are going to try and commit. Well, I'll say that. One of the cars behind has pit. I think it was Sean Galal who's gone in for the wet tyres. 6.4 is the gap to Sete Camera, so we've really chopped the gap down. 2 laps to go. We should be able to do this. We are so much quicker now. The track conditions aren't getting better. Apparently the rain is going to get easier in 5 minutes, so it's not going to last that long, but we've got the benefit of the rubber for now, and the rule of thumb in these conditions is you want to be on the right tyre at the right time, and that's what we've done. The wet tyre was the way to go as we reclaim top spot, and we survive our front wing loss scare in the pit lane as we reclaim P1 with a lap to go. Here we go then. At the end of Sector 2, we're going to enter the final sector for the final time. Last lap of the race. Currently though, at championship rivals, Sete Camera and Nick De Vries are 2nd and 3rd, so they've kept themselves in contention, but I think De Vries may not be safe just yet. there are cars who have gone for the wet tyre, and there you go, as I said, Latifi reclaims P3 for the Dams team, making it a 2-3 for them. There may be more cars on their way through, but at the minute, here we go, through the final corner. We got the strategy spot on today, and we deserve it, and we're going to come through to win the Austrian Grand Prix. Get in there.
Great drive. We did it. Good job.
So Charus have won it, and what a great race it was. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
Their biggest advantage was how well they seemed to manage their tire tempo. There wasn't a lot of grip out there anyway, but it was even worse for the drivers if they couldn't keep the tires in the proper operating wheel. Keeping the tires warm was what gave them the advantage today, and ultimately was a big factor in their win.
It's time for those well-deserved celebrations. They may be one of the newer teams to join F2, but the Charus team have shown they're a force to be reckoned with, taking home the victory. Well done to everyone on the team.
Right, so here we have the final race results then as we pick up the win here today at Austria, and we beat Sergio Sette Camera to the line for the win, and also Nicola Latifi with a good third place in the end with the strategy. Further down though, Callum Ilott does score a point in the other car, which is really, really good. He went onto the wet tyres when I did, so he managed to fight his way through and get himself a 10th place. Nick De Vries in the end finished in 7th place, so the strategy of staying out in the dries backfired on him massively. Mick Schumacher also a surprising performer here today, up in P6 for the Prema team. But that is your race results here today. As we now scroll further down, missing on the points, we do have Ralph Boschung, Antoine Hubert, Nobuharu Matsushita, Tatiana Calderon, Sean Galal, Nikita Mazepin, Mahavir Raghunathan, who wasn't last, surprisingly, ahead of Dorian Boccolacci, Giuliano Alesi, and Guan Yu Zhou retiring from the race earlier on. And in terms of what that race means for the standings, we are 29 points clear of Sette Camera and 38 points clear of Nick De Vries, as things look pretty good going into the sprint race. Nicola Latifi, P4 for Dams, and then further down we have Jordan King overtaking Hubert and Guan Yu Zhou, and Callum Ilott into the top 14. And then to the constructors, we are in second place, 76 points behind Dams. Again, I've said before, the gap to Dams is pretty much unreachable. They're too fast, but you know what? We can fight for the second place. At the minute, we have a nice 40-point gap to ART. But guys, that is going to be it for the feature race here today at Austria. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like on the video and subscribe if you are new for more Formula 1, Formula 2 content and whatever it may be on the channel. It is always daily content on here, so do get subscribed, and also turn on notifications to not miss out on any of the content that I do upload. And also finally check out these two videos on your screen if you have missed them. But that is it from me here today for the feature race at Austria, and I'll see you guys later on this evening for the sprint race.